Welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space. I'm BurningDogFace, and we're here on the mining deck at long last. Which has been kept sealed off from us. You know, I kind of got the impression it's because it was the last stand, but... Oh, hey, box I didn't get. But, I don't know, guys. There's already necromorphs here. I don't have a ton of hope for what we're going finding like a big group of survivors. 100 credits. 6 plasma energy. A bench. Good to know. I think I did know that. Okay. Back down the elevator. Before I do that, in case more dudes show up, start this episode off with a shout out to Toric00, who had a simple question. Well, not really a question, but it was an implied question. You know, I'm curious how the classic suit looks in 0G, given that that model doesn't have the shoulder thrusters. And, you know, that's true enough. This new version of Isaac's suit has these sort of clamp-looking things on either side of his shoulders, and both of them have, I guess, maneuvering thrusters on the back. But, you know, as I pointed out to Toric in the replies, that's actually a very interesting question, given that the original version of the suit didn't even have boot thrusters. As I said, in the original Dead Space, you couldn't float freely. You could sort of walk around like this, and you'd, you know, look up at another spot, say on the ceiling, and you'd push a button, and Isaac would, like, squat down and shove off from the ground with a jump and just keep moving in a straight line because it's zero gravity until he reaches that spot, throws his feet down in front of him, and clamps onto the ground. I think he landed hands first and then just pulled his feet in. But, yeah, you were reliant entirely on the magnet boots in that game. And, I'm pretty sure you could get nailed by a hit from place to place. In between jumps. One thing I do remember that that was interesting was that, like in real life, you have absolutely no control once you're in midair. You know, you're stuck moving in a straight line until you get there, so if you decide it's a bad idea after all, too bad. Alright, these signs in the wall. Yes, level 1 of the mining deck is the preparation deck. Access to rig room and tram station. Caution, frequent cargo transfers. Smoking is prohibited on this deck. Level 2 is the processing deck. Access to mineral processing and the processing control room. No unauthorized personnel. Report all accidents immediately. Oh, I didn't make it clear, I just realized. I don't know if there's a 0G room near here. But, okay, even if we don't find one that's near a store, we can technically backtrack to the hydroponics and, you know, use the store right at the big lab room so we can go into the Leviathan's boss fight room, since that's still 0G. Level 3 is, a bit redundantly, the mining deck. Access to mining control, extraction hall, and mining bays. No unauthorized personnel. Protective gear must be worn at all times. And level 4 is the maintenance deck. Access to maintenance annex and workshop. All tools and equipment must be signed out. Report all accidents immediately. God, I hate the way their eyes don't stop glowing when they die. Down to mining. Which one am I even following right now? I can't find out because it won't let me trigger the laser right now. To be honest, I was expecting like lurkers and leapers to come running down the walls at me. I was not expecting a bunch of slashers to just drop into the car with me. You get great sound work in this game, Jesus Christ. Great. The words "Beware traps ahead" are painted on the wall in red with a big red arrow pointing that way. Pretty sure this is paint, though. What? Okay, first look in front of me, because there's smaller text there, and I need to make sure they don't just want me to walk forward to demonstrate that there are traps here. I don't see anything immediately killy. Or like tripwires or anything. Oh boy. I wonder what that was. What is this, Latin? Ug hivis dere for pulte zambir har leert lesse. That's not Latin. What is that? Dra til helvete dere ogsa. Huh. Maybe it's Finnish or something. And I apologize to whoever's language I just butchered. Because that couldn't have possibly been a good pronunciation. Humans stay out. What the fuck? Is that a warning? Or did the necromorphs write that? Line Rex. You go in there. That wall's all smashed up, and it's very tense in here. What the fuck? God damn it. Yeah, the launch tubes are that way. Where's the other thing, by the way? Yes, Mercer's quest is in this floor. I have to go over there anyway. Awesome. Awesome. Where was the other one? The supervisor's rig. Also on this floor. Up here. Oh, wait, I think that's where I'm going. That's very convenient. Yeah, actually, that's exactly the same spot. It doesn't, bode well for the survivors. Here's Nicole's quest. Where's that? Also on this floor? No, that didn't go right, did it? Am I just doing that wrong? Fine. Track objective, show on map. It's all the way down on floor 2. Wait. Yeah, okay. Let me try this again. Now show on map. No, it is. Okay, fine. I was right about that. Good. We just did that one. Supervisor Dallas. Huh. Supervisor Dallas is above me. But not in the room I was in earlier. How strange. Well, I'll activate this one. Premeditated malpractice. Because it's closer than the other two. Die, written on the wall in paint. A red flare on the ground, making everything ominous. Some, those are tripwires. Or cutting lasers. Jesus, those are cutting lasers. The slasher just ran through 3 of them, and it wasn't pretty. Oh, good. Some of them just exploded for no reason. Oh! Ah! I was right about that. I can block the things with these crates. Oh, it's making higher pitched noises. Gotta move. I thought it was gonna blow up the crate. That's weird. I thought his midsection would be off from his legs, but no, he's just dead. Did cut off his hands, though. We just cut off everything else. There we go. Smash you motherfuckers into goo. Item. There we go. I don't like that that doesn't actually, you know, line up properly visually. That's much more reassuring. That's a little more reassuring. Oh, God. Box doesn't give a shit. Ah, good. It's in here, past another set of lasers. Oh, dear. Yeah, the miners do wear gas masks here. You know what? Let's use... Oh, this side. Fuck. No. Okay, fine. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't making your trap, like, really, really, really visually obvious kind of going against the point of a trap? Or storage, yeah. Oh boy, that's right, this is Mercer's quest. What happened in here? It's really dark, it's hard to see because all I can see is the flashlight. There's blood all over the floor, and it all goes over there. Something just got pulped in this stand-up. Oh, this is a store! It doesn't work anymore. Something absolutely got shredded in this store. And then got dragged out by the door? There's unidentifiable meat all over the ground. I think that's a spine, but that's about the only thing I can see that looks like something. A ruby semiconductor. Ah! Jesus Christ, one of the physics objects started slipping and I panicked. Plasma, though. Pulse rounds. Can I grab that? No. Just checking. I can grab those. We have learned that stuff can be hidden behind other stuff. It's a mail thing. What do they call it? The email boxes on the walls. I don't think I'm going to like this, you guys. This isn't even the thing I'm looking for. It is the thing I'm looking for. Is this what Mercer?
Security request retrieved.
Security, we got some freak called Harris stealing from ore storage.
Dr. Mercer sent me for osmium to complete his work.
Yeah, I don't care if God Almighty sent you. You skim from CEC's profit margin, we get screwed.
God?
So, you can put that osmium down, or I can break your arms first.
I worked with people like you on Aegis 7. They steal my power nodes. Leave me to dig with no light.
Hey, get off me!
But when they abandon you in the dark, it's not empty. The marker whispered its revelations there. Now I understand them. Do you want to hear?
Warning. Untrained personnel may not use suit kiosks.
Oh, no.
No, stop, please!
I said please when they shut me in. Screamed it too. I promise I won't laugh like they did.
Warning. Suit kiosk is obstructed. Serious injury may occur.
Oh, God! Help me!
Incident report filed to Bridge by Dr. Nicole Brennan. See related rig activity.
He shoved a man who wasn't wearing a suit into the suit kiosk, and it ripped his skin off. Oh my God. That's just a pile of pieces, isn't it? It just completely tore him to shreds. I take back all that sympathy. Harris is just as bad as all the other unitologists. That motherfucker would enjoy what he's become. Back on, activate the launch tubes. What was the next step of that, actually? Bridge. The computer says that Nicole filed a report on the bridge about what Harris did in ore storage. How was she involved? She probably did the autopsy on that. No, wait. If they'd had time to collect the bodies before the shit hit the fan, that wouldn't be there anymore. Well, I guess this is where we're going. Extraction area. Oh. No. Oh dear. There's a man here missing an arm and a leg, and he was crawling towards the door, and I couldn't help him. He just dropped dead. I will subtract points from the developers, though, because that man's rig was full green right up until the point where it turned dark. Oh, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Okay, this would be the worst possible time to introduce a new suit to the store, I'm just saying. What the hell? Okay, on one end of the room I see a large, unbelievably complicated machine with lots of spinning, whirring parts moving around each other, and it's emitting a golden beam that goes clear across the room. It's like 10 feet wide. In the middle of the room, there's a giant Stargate-looking thing that I think is just solidifying the beam and continuing it on its way, and the beam also contains a whole shitload of little pieces of rock. And at the far end of the room, opposite the projector, is this open, giant round orifice of metal with a whole bunch of little metal fingers reaching out and pulling the things in. Like it's sort of filtering through them. They look like teeth if your mouth was circular, and I don't like that comparison. 400 credits. Fucking lamprey up there. Oh no, Infector! That's rare. I managed to stop it before it caused any trouble. You're welcome, dead body. What's this? Huh. No idea why I would even want to do that. There's no cable leading to anything. I haven't seen any of those with swarmers in them yet. Not that I'm complaining. What the hell is even that? I kind of want to throw something in there. I think there's a giant rock in the middle, and it's grinding it into these little pieces. Another bench. Another log! Miner's log. Not really a good place to stand. I'll just put my back to this corner. No, I'll put my back to a corner over here. No vents here. Yes, mining deck log. G. Cruez. Extraction operator. Entry 1. Secured the subdeck perimeter. IEDs, plasma cutters, tripwires, survey charges. 3 injured, and Lingen is out of action. Her medication's run out. Rest of the supplies are holding so far. Ammo, food, water, and thruster fuel, even without the stuff for the SOS beacon. Entry 2. Wired external accesses. All the mining bays are online now. Lingen unconscious. Nothing we can do. Entry 3. They broke through the floor vent. One of those flying fucks went right through Lingen's body, and then we were fighting 6 instead of 5. cut them up, and then shipped it all down to the smelters for a quick cremation. Can't take any risks. Entry 4. Survey charge went off too soon, lost Schlegel, Fike, and Zittel. Never seen the inside of a head before. Took them to the smelter to be cremated, then supply inventory. Can't sleep. Entry 5, too dangerous here. Took some gear to hole up somewhere safer. McSweeney followed me, yelling about being selfish. Me? He was the one leading those things right to me. Update. Fixed McSweeney. Visited smelter. Can't sleep. Entry 6, can't sleep. Cold. Can hear the others yelling. They're going to get me killed. Update. Lingen's right. I need peace and quiet, and the smelters need fuel. Oh, good. The associated image for this one is, oddly enough, the cut off their limbs blood painting we saw at the very beginning of the game. I guess this guy did it? Well, there is a, Give me that. Okay, I didn't want to grab a hand. Oh, that's worse. That's a hand with a blade in it. Oh. Oh, there's what do you call it? Dumbwaiter door is slammed shut on a dead body. It's now missing its hand. I guess that was a necromorph, even though it doesn't really look like one of those models. It's kind of a rotting skeleton. Traps ahead, but it's pointing at that. No, not the arm. You can have the arm. I want to see if I can open the door. I don't like that there's a save point in here, by the way, but I will use it anyway. Please maintain rig connectivity to Ishimura mainframe at all times. Kind of obscured by blood, but I think that's what that says. I guess it's probably this elevator, right? Shout out to KOR, who thinks this ship should be deposited in the nearest sun. Why is it doing flow? Shit, that really does work against swarmers. Kill it with fire. If only they drop tiny credits and ammo. I can't get in the storage room.
Level 3 security clearance required.
What are we looking at? Asteroid tether status. Oh shit. We caught an asteroid. Oh, this is what they've been pulling chunks out of the asteroid and then drilling those chunks down into smaller chunks. Or grinding, I guess. I actually had a comment specifically about those little guys. Oh, it was KOR again. I'd definitely prefer a dozen starving, craved weasels than those swarmers. Honestly, I don't know that I disagree. Oh, boy. Boy. I guess we need to find out what fresh hell we need to unleash here in the next episode. Also, neither really here nor there, but shout out to Elthwar, who had a comment about the gravity toggle I had to power up in hydroponics in order to reach the top floor. I think the gravity switch seems like it should have had more security around it, because otherwise the pranking disasters it could cause would be too much to handle. The ship has almost certainly had someone try taking advantage of this before, and you know what? You're not wrong. It seems it would be a pretty good prank to kill the gravity plating to someone's quarters while they're having a shower or something, you know? That might be the first example that came to my mind, because that happened on Star Trek Enterprise once. Scott Bakula was not amused. Anyway, I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Dead Space and explore this room, try and find those things we need, and then, I don't know, try not to die, probably carve up a few more necromorphs. You know how it is in this fucking ship. Wish me luck, Burning Dog fans. Later.